Hey, what's up, everyone? This is going to be a various topic video. I decided to just cover really quickly early this morning, and then I'm going to get a little bit more rest, and I'll try to respond to comments as soon as possible later. So it's going to be regarding spirits and recent rising in spirit activity. Now, if you're a person who, like myself, who has experienced things like this commonly, you cannot help but believe it. I've also felt it since I was a child. Interdimensional experiences, paranormal and supernatural experiences, cryptid, things like that. All of those types of things I've experienced since I was a child, and now I'm glad I have an outlet to share such a thing. So the spirit activity has actually been increased within the past several days. I've been hearing random voices, and I'll be like, hello, and then I'll be like, never mind. I was like, if you're light, peace, love, and respect, in the name of the Lord, and all of that. And then it eases off for a couple of minutes and then comes back. And I heard a clap and a movement, and Mama said she heard the doorknob and the door open in the bedroom and close. And she said hello, thinking that I had walked in the room, and I did not. I was actually asleep on the couch at that time, and she said she looked, and all the lights were off and everything, and so she was like, well, I guess she figured I was asleep, and I was. And so she then also thought she heard me talk, and I've been thinking sometimes it's like I'll hear her voice and other voices. Excuse me. Let me pause this for a moment. So we've all been hearing these various spirits and things. And I noticed in my previous video that I uploaded regarding YouTube discrimination and blocking of comments. And here's the thing about that. The comment doesn't show up in spam. I was thankfully emailed the comment, and the individual was kind enough to share their email so I could respond to them, and I'll do that as soon as possible. So that'll be done ASAP, probably sometime tomorrow. They stated about discrimination from YouTube to truthers in the truther community. And when you're onto something, everything tries its darndest to keep you from sharing. And I'm surprised it even showed up in the notifications in the inbox on YouTube and in my email, because he was not in spammed. There was nowhere to remove him from. There's nowhere to put his comment, make it public. It was not in the unlisted, it was not in the spammed, and it was not in the banned section. So I don't know. Don't know how to even respond, so I'll just have to do that by email. But as far as spirit activity, I've experienced quite a bit. Back to this topic. We've experienced a lot of spirits lately. I experienced a strange being the other day, and I'll post a video about that as well. Like, it was like a dog, but it was a dark, very large dog, but I'll describe all of that later. But as far as ghosts and spirits, I've been hearing lots of talking, like something's trying to communicate and talk to me. And Mama thought that I went into the bedroom, that I opened the door and closed it. She thought she heard me, and she thought she heard me go through the hallway and go into the restroom, but I did not. I didn't. It wasn't me. And if you'll listen to my crazy traffic, anyway, I don't know if you can hear it or not anyway, the traffic outside on the main road, but if you listen back to my previous video, you'll actually hear strange talking. And I had the TVs muted at that time, and there should have been no sound. Now, sometimes I'll notice even with the TVs muted, I seem to be able to hear them. Sometimes it depends upon how heightened my senses are. But as far as the sounds that were coming through on those previous videos, I don't know what those voices were. You'll have to check it out for yourself, because you have to use headphones or earbuds and listen to the sound. Right now I'm using the earbud microphone, so I don't know how clear this sounds. Just listen every once in a while and see if you hear anything in this video. I'm going to go silent for about 10 seconds or so and see if you hear anything, any talking, because sometimes these microphones and this technology we have picks things up that we're not always aware of and capable of hearing. So I'm going to give about a 10-second pause of silence here, moment of silence, and see if we can hear any voices or hear anything on this microphone. Starting right now. Okay, that was actually a little bit more than 10 seconds, but still, I'm going to listen back and see what happened during those few seconds of silence. But besides the spirit activity and the moon phases being completely off, some people reporting seeing the sunrise when they've never been able to see it in that particular location. The sun's location does seem off, even for this time of year. It's shining in a place in the window that it really, through the door and window, that it really should not be for this time of year. I know that it does slightly change every season. It slightly changes every year from the summer to the winter, but it seems to be a variation mighty quickly in the location all of a sudden. So many different things, not only movies and shows and various things that are different for us, that movies, shows, logos, brands, maps, names, places. It's just, you name it, and there are so many different. This phenomenon encompasses so many things, and also seems to encompass so many spiritual aspects. And it's something that I hope we all figure out very soon. I'll tell you that. May the Lord guide us through this, because it's quite complex. I responded to a few people as soon as possible earlier, and I had to go out and take care of the animals. The dog got loose, and then she was running around. The collar broke. It just kind of broke on her, and then I put her on this other one, and she was happy again. And came right to me and wanted to go right back. They feel safer that way. So that's why the dog was having a fit earlier in the video, but I did not know that was what was going on. But that's why Red was having a fit, because one of the female dogs got loose. And the cat was like, he was at the porch, the doorstep, saying, "Hey, emergency, 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 emergency." But anyway, I just got another notification. I'll have to check it out. But definitely so many things, reality being so different. It's amazing, really. It really is. But a lot of us seem to have a lot of spiritual traits and aspects to us as well. And if you hear anything during that 10 seconds or 14 seconds or ever how long I was silent, let me know, because I know in my previous video you'll hear something, and I posted to the comment section of my own video telling exactly where you can hear that sound. Maybe 2 minutes and 46 seconds into the video, I think, or 48 seconds, I'm not sure, around that time. And you can hear it. It's between 2 minutes and 40 and 2 minutes and 50 seconds. 40 to 50 seconds. So, anyway, what else was I going to cover? What else was I going to talk about? By the way, this is someone else's image on the VistaPress. This is an image from Google Images. This is not my image, so all credit and rights go to the person who drew this. Spirits, the VistaPress on Google Images. So that's the search result, one of the search results on Google Images that came up that I thought would be a nice background. So I hope nothing minds me using that, and no one minds me using that background. They likely won't let this video go too far anyway, so it probably won't be that big of an issue or big of a deal. But I wanted to talk about several things, and seeing and hearing a lot. Lots more ghost and spirit activity on the rise for us. And the moon has been wackadoo. The phases, way too quickly again. Changing constantly. And the skies have been different. Weather phenomena, weather-wise, skies, nature, just everything in general. Back to that same craziness again. I guess it comes in waves. Anyway, peace. This has been a spirit/ghost video and paranormal and supernatural video. I just wanted to go ahead and share a little bit, and I guess more ME stuff as well. But peace, reality shifting, quantum shifting, changing. Friends, thank you so much. So peace, much love, and share your thoughts and your own personal experiences below in the comment section. And if you'd like, I could definitely use your support by PayPal and comments by email if you don't feel comfortable sharing them in the comment section below. Thank you to my YouTube family. Peace. Signing out.